Hey there, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to build a seat post extension for a StaCyc electric bike. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. We're cutting 1.5 by 1.25 inch 6061 aluminum bar stock. The seat post is 7/8 inches in diameter. We're starting off with rectangular bar stock so we can incorporate a clamp. This is cut to 8.5 inches long. Here I'm creating a simple sketch. Sorry about the poor video quality. It gets better in a bit. The sketch has more detail, but I didn't get it on video. Still, it's enough to build from. We're going to chuck this up in the lathe so we can turn it down to a 7/8 inch diameter shaft. The center drilled ends are to be able to hold it on one end with a live center. Here we change to a 4-jaw chuck so we can hold the rectangular part. Next, we chuck up the part in the lathe and support the end with the live center. Notice the part is offset in the 4-jaw. This is to allow room to fabricate the post clamp later. We use a dial indicator to get the offset part parallel to the live center. First we dial it in one direction. Then we rotate the part 90 degrees and dial it in again. Sometimes this takes a while. Roughly half of the part is turned down to a 7/8 inch diameter shaft. It's a bit strange when first turning square or rectangular bar stock on a lathe, because at first only the corners get cut. It's worse when the part is offset like it is here. So there's a bit of vibration and clunking at the beginning, but eventually it smooths out. With the 7/8 inch shaft done, we now change back to the 3-jaw chuck to machine the other side. I wasn't happy with the placement of the original pilot hole, so I faced it off. We're drilling the seat post hole. We start small and work our way up to 3/4 of an inch. Now on to the boring bar. This process takes a while, and we measure frequently as we get close to 875 or 7/8 of an inch. It's getting near the end here, so we do a trial fit of the seat post. Here we're laying out the clamp screws. Here we drill for the Allen screws. We first drill all the way through with the correct tap size bit. In this case, it should be a 5mm drill, but I'm using a 4.5mm bit. You'll see why this doesn't work out shortly. Next, we drill halfway through with a 6.5mm clearance hole, and then finally drill the counterbore. This area will form the clamp to hold the seat. This is where using a 4.5mm drill rather than the correct 5mm drill comes into play. Usually the spiral tap that I use will power all the way through, but you can see I'm fighting it. That should have been a clue that something was wrong. But no. Yep, a broken tap. Nice. I'll show how I got it out later. Here we switch back to the 4-jaw chuck and dial the part back in. We're going to turn the part down so we only leave the clamp portion. We switch back to the 3-jaw chuck so we can shape the clamp. Next, we're going to remove the broken tap using an aluminum sulfate solution. The aluminum sulfate dissolves the tap, but doesn't harm the aluminum. The next few frames are slides describing the process. Here we are seeing it in action. The bubbles coming out of the hole to the left is the broken tap getting dissolved. The last operation is to slot the clamp. If you are wondering, I tapped the two holes off camera. And the finished post after getting a little paint.
There you go. Go ahead.
Thanks for watching.